GM crypto AI news and analysis here, December 29th. And by the way, nothing in this video is a signal for you to buy these tokens. I'm not shilling any of these tokens. You are responsible for your own money and for what you buy and sell. It's all up to you. Say the same thing in the description. All I'm saying here are research videos for where I think the market is going and what tokens I think you could also do research on and see if it's a good fit for your own portfolio. So let's just go on with the price action really quick. So Virtuals is pretty much going a little bit sideways, but the trend is still extremely strong, still pretty much up only. But we've had some pullbacks on the infra coins like Convo. So Convo's pulling back a bit, and I drew a DCA zone right here. So if anyone wants to screenshot and buy this, if they think it's good, then this DCA zone is a perfect area in my opinion. And then we have things like Game. So if I can pull up Game, I don't know where the hell this is. Okay, Game is also pulling back though a little bit. It's not as deep as Convo because Convo's abated the game, but a tiny pullback. And if we look at other tokens like Vader, so Vader actually has a bit of a pullback as well. Went to 120 million, pulling back now, and I think it will go a little lower, maybe here-ish, and then DCA a bit. You can consolidate, but overall, Virtuals has a bit of a pullback. But some of the smaller altcoins, like Trust Me Bros, I was talking about this the other day, 2.2 million, and here it is at 17 million. I'm up a lot on this, by the way, because I bought this really fucking early, so I think it goes way higher. The utility is that it's an AI agent trading bot that you can copy trade and it allows you to farm Hyperliquid as an airdrop. So this is extremely utility based and it's extremely good because you want to look at the tokens that also have actual utility behind it, not besides just a white paper, because some tokens out here just tell you the white paper of what it's going to do. But have you actually seen the tech? How is it useful? Is it actually useful to the people who own the token? This is actually really fucking useful because you need a certain amount of tokens, a threshold of 500,000 tokens to get access to copy trade the AI agent with an API. And the AI agent is actually super profitable. So if you have that many tokens and you're willing to risk having that amount of money, then you just copy trade the agent, make free money because it has a positive win rate from a trader that makes millions of dollars, one of the best perp traders on Twitter. I don't know what else to say, man. Like, the thesis came true for this token, also a DeFi agent, but I'm just glazing myself here because I got this so freaking early, dude. I saw this token since it was inception, and I bought like around down here or something, so I think it goes way higher. If this is the case, it's probably going to be one of the best trades in the cycle for me, at least so far. It's one of the best trades I've done, but let's go on to a little later. So as you can see from the Cookie.fun dashboard, total market cap has increased a little bit. Virtuals is still extremely strong. AX16Z is a little down on the day, but AXVT, as you can see, has the highest mind share right now, which is absolutely insane. AX16Z has completely shit the bed, and Virtuals is going down a little bit, but AXVT having a lot of mind share. It gained like 30,000 followers in a day, by the way. And if we look at AXVT's price action, so AXVT did like a 2x. I think it goes higher, honestly. This is easily a token that's worth billions. It has 30% mind share, 230,000 followers, and it's only 500 million. Dude. And it's beta chaos, so I did have chaos a little bit. Okay, this is at 12.6 million. What the fuck? Man, I GT'd my bag at like 7 million, bro. I mean, I only put in a little bit of money, so I'm not like that emotionally attached to it, but damn, bro, I had it at 2.4 million. Okay, but this is a baited AXPT. The only reason why this is pumping is because AXPT has so much mind share right now and is doing really well, but this is pretty good for virtuals. So holder scan is attached here. As you can see, I don't really show this, but trust is up a lot. This is a token I have. I'm really happy about this trade. But if we look at the tweets, so again, this is a tweet about Trust Me Bros, which I was talking about. So it's finally gained some attention on crypto Twitter. Again, I was super into this early, so I'm like really happy about this. But this guy's basically saying, Trust is crushing it as it soars to 8 figs for the first time. If the Hyperliquid Farmer agent into pipeline, this is fast become the AXBT trader agent equivalent. Train on data from one of the top perp traders, DGen 8. So this guy is the trader that makes a shit ton of money. He shills Trust a lot. I've been watching this project and I just saw he's shipping out these updates so insanely fast. But again, this guy's basically saying breaches 10 million, big W for believers and dads with Hyperliquid integration coming soon and continued effectiveness of the AT signals. This one feels real nice. So yeah, would I say that you guys should buy Trust Me Bros right now? I mean, if you believe in the tech and the utility it provides, like I think the utility is easily above 100 million, at least in the midterm. But for now, if you look at this and you're like, okay, is this a good buy right now? I don't know. It's a hard call to make, because it's been up only for the last few days. So that's really up to your own discretion. But personally, if I were to look at this, I am not a buyer here. I would look at other tokens, honestly, and probably wait for a pullback if it's going to give one. Honestly, the volume in the chart suggests it wants to reprice a little bit higher to maybe 30, 50 million range. We'll see what happens. I'm just going to go with the flow of it. I'm taking profit slowly on the way up on this bag. I'm printing a shit ton of money on this, bro. But let's look on some other tweets. It's Sunday. It was supposed to be a chill week for the holidays, turned into the craziest week of crypto AI developments yet. Some thoughts on the near future. An agent swarm arms race is beginning. This week, AI16Z DAO announced it will be building an ecosystem of agent infra. Joining players like Virtuals.io and Arc.fun, who have a similar vision, it's becoming clear that agents will be the #1 users to blockchains. And the enabler of this will be Swarm Tech, which facilitates multi-agent interaction. Both Virtuals and AI16Z are working hard to enable agent swarms on their infra. The winners will be worth 100 millions alone. 2 T1 exchange listings are coming. We've reached an inflection point. Mindshare for crypto AI is through the roof. Exchanges cannot ignore rising demand for AI assets. The foundations have been laid at various pairs future listings, and we'll see spot listings start early next year, in my opinion. And 3, you're tracking the wrong data. There are a lot of agents, and this will probably 10x next year. There'll be a lot of noise. Tracking the right metrics to determine quality of agents will be key. Instead of tracking followers, tweet engagements, etc., I think the market will start tracking various forms of agent interactions. Example, requests, volume traded, amount spent, inference stat, gas used, etc. Think Cookie.fun probably best positioned at the moment to cover these. And 4, an investment DAO is going to hold 50 million AUM in 2 months. The momentum from investment DAOs across both Solana, DAOs.fun, and Base, DAOs.world cannot be ignored. There's a demand for smarter investing from both projects and investors. I have a bunch more thoughts, but saving that for a larger 2025 prediction both coming soon. So yeah, I completely agree with what this guy is saying here, where crypto AI is just getting more and more insane, where the people that can develop an agent swarms, which allows the agents to essentially interact more coercively with each other, so a multi-agent interaction. This essentially increases the efficiency overall of the agents in that ecosystem, and they can provide more utility to the retail investors, right? And something like that, whoever is the ecosystem that develops that first. So I think there's the swarms technology that was being built on Solana, but I'm not really sure what's going on with that. We haven't really seen that yet. And as I said before, agent-to-agent commerce. So one of the tokens I was talking about, Dream. So if I were to pull up the price action of Dream, so yeah, so Dream right here, it's consolidating a bit. It looks like it's about to do another leg, honestly, but this token is a contender for the agent-to-agent commerce, which is why I hold it. It doesn't really deliver on that just yet. It's just in the white paper, but if it actually delivers it, this can be repriced way higher into the future. And as we can say, an agent swarms race where the agents can more interact with each other, whoever is the ecosystem that develops that and increases the efficiency of a Virtual's AI agent society, that is going to be worth a shit ton of money. And exchange listings. So we have a lot of attention on crypto AI right now on Virtuals. Videos here like a week ago, pretty freaking early, but a lot of people are bridging over the base from Solana, and that also comes with the G3 of the Solana JEET. So I think that people that already are in Virtuals are already positioned AI agents. They're going to use the Solana JEET as exit liquidity because a lot of people are going to be up in profits. So I think that's what's going to be happening. I do think there might be a bit of a top in Virtuals locally within the next few weeks with how much attention Virtuals is getting, but this could just be it, right? Because people, the human nature is, oh my gosh, I'm a FOMO, this is the next new thing to AI agents, when everything's already pumped to billions of fucking market cap. No, this is not usually when you want to buy. I think right now there's still some time. I wouldn't say it's early locally. We're probably in the mid phase of the S curve of attention here, but I feel that there is a local top very, very soon. But an exchange listing from Binance could be insane for the AI agents. It could happen, right? Because there's so much attention on Virtuals right now. Let's look at this next tweet where how AXBT can make millions in 2025. Kaito airdrop, licensing is tech, sponsored tweets, X-Creator payments, project ambassador roles, Kaito partner project dops, investing in top seed rounds, promoting NFT projects via PFP, subscription terminal memberships. So he's just giving us some ideas about AXBT, but it's insane how the AXBT, the AI, they can make money from themselves and become millionaires and become their own medium of cash flow. It's completely AI, right? With what AXPT is doing here, but they can essentially act as the influencer, the go-to influencer within crypto, Twitter, which is AXPT, which is just going to be insane, right? There was this other article that I was reading, so I'm going to link this because it's too long for me to read in this video. But this guy's basically saying how to position yourself in this agentic cycle. So he gives a lot of tips on how you should buy tokens. So sourcing, delivering alpha, you want to be finding the best alpha, investment DAOs. So these are going to be really important. These are going to be a type of tokens that invest others people's money. So Vader AI is a good example. On-chain trading. So on-chain trading is a DeFi agent. These type of tokens, like trust me, bros, are also going to do really fucking well. And dev focused utility. So these ones are more focused on developers, and it's a framework and infrastructure. So something like AES16Z or these hack terminals, these cool utility token tools. So I think another one is Virtue that's trying to do that, but these ones could also be good. Okay, I don't know why it's fucking lagging, but that's essentially it with that. I'll link it below in the description. I think it's a really good read. So the next tweet I want to show here is when Coinbase was Virtuals IO, it will be the biggest buy to news event in crypto we've ever seen. There's so much money in the US waiting to be thrown at the leader of on-chain AI agent infra, but these major players are waiting for the green light from Coinbase. So yeah, again, another reason why that Virtuals is super bullish is if Coinbase starts listening, and then retail can realize that they can invest into AI. So Coinbase is the biggest centralized exchange for the US, and they realize they can invest in AI through these tokenized agents. Dude, it's going to be so huge for retail. But another tweet I want to talk about here. So you have to research and create your own thesis. What catalysts plus developments can make it to grow even further? Who's going to buy after you, and why would they? In the case of AI agents, we've rarely gotten started. Largest infrastructure play is Virtuals IO at 3.6 billion market cap, which should be at least 20 billion on par for L1. No central exchange listings will come soon enough. Virtuals is on Binance Perps already, and I can't imagine Coinbase not listening to breakout protocol of their own chain. Agents like AXPT agent are already dominating mindshare. It's over. Guys like me can't even compete with agents. Barely any VC involvement, so no unlocks to deal with. Tech is still young, utilities rapidly developing. Thinking about future utilities such as agents optimizing yield and trading on our behalf. Agents are tangible products. Retail can interact with them to feel real. The entire world is talking about AI. Biggest tailwind to this industry ever. Think a lot of people have bad experiences foaming into coins becoming excellent liquidity, and don't let bear market PTSD stop you from making generational wealth. So yeah, you always have to develop your own conviction for why you buy a token. Who is going to buy after me? What is the utility behind it? Okay, how is it going to be in the future? You always have to be thinking about these things. But last tweet here. So AI agent sector projected 100 billion by Q1 2025. Most successful projects hitting 220,000 followers with billion-dollar peaks in under 90 days. So he's essentially glazing himself here, where he's like, oh my gosh, bro, I just hit 220,000 followers under 3 months, and I'm still under $1 billion. Like, it's actually insane. AI agents will be huge, essentially with the sentiment in the US right now with Coinbase, Base Chain. It's just gonna be absolutely insane. But essentially right now, Virtuals, how it is right now, I do think there might be a local top very soon, but some agents right now, I think there is going to be another leg with them. So things like Convo Game, Convo, I showed you guys the DCA zones a little earlier in this video if you're interested in buying that token. I think that's probably the highest rewarding infra token if you want to bet on Virtuals and you want to bet on the highest beta asset for the most returns. And that is depending on Virtuals actually doing well, but there's more high probability Virtuals doing well. So that's up to you, right? It's essentially betting on leveraged Virtuals, but within spots, so you don't have risk of getting liquidated. But yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say in this video. Virtuals is still looking extremely good. Solana also has some interesting developments with ARC, as I said before, but I'm mainly focused on Virtuals because that's where most of the liquidity is, and at least most of the liquidity is going there. Most liquidity is still on Solana, and Base doesn't even have all that liquidity just yet, and it will get there because Solana is just too fucked, man. But yeah, I'll see you guys.